Alright, let's look at example number 5. I've got 24x squared minus 8x equals 0. So this time the c value is 0, right? Now, we could use our x method, but what we really need to do is see if there's a GCF, because our a value is not 1, right? It's 24. So find the GCF of 24 and 8. And that comes out to 8. So I can divide 8 out of both of them. Divide by 8, divide by 8. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 8 divided by 8 is 1. So I pulled out an 8. Now, they also share a letter in common. They have an x, right? So I can pull out an x from both of them. When I pull out one x, we get 8x. When I pull out 3x squared, so we still have the 3. We had 2 x's, we pulled 1 out, so we have 1x left, minus, we still have that 1. We had 1x, we pulled it out, so it doesn't get an x. So now these are the two factors. We didn't have to do the x method or anything crazy. 8x and 3x minus 1. Let's take the first one. 8 times x, set it equal to 0. All we have to do, cancel out that 8, right? Divide by 8, divide by 8. We get our x value is equal to 0. Remember, when 0 is on the top, you can divide, and you'll always get 0. If 0 is on the bottom, you will get undefined. All right? With our other solution, 3x minus 1, let's set that equal to 0. So add 1, boom. We get 3 times x is equal to 1, divide by 3, and we get our x is equal to 1/3. So those are my solutions, 0 and 1/3. So if it doesn't have a c value, try to take out the GCF. Definitely make sure you take out your x's. Your factoring will go a lot quicker this way than trying to do x method. Now, number 6. We've got 8b squared equals 2b plus 3. Once again, it's not in standard form. We've got to move everything over here on the left. So minus 2b first. That's a b squared. I can't take away 2b from it, so it's 8b squared minus 2b equals 3. Almost done. I got to get the 3 over on that side too now. So minus 3 minus 3. So I get 8b squared minus 2b minus 3 equals 0. Once we have it like this, we can start to solve it. I have an a value other than 1, so check if there's a GCF. Now, the GCF between 8 and 2 ends up being 2. So I'm going to check the next values. When I get the GCF of 2 and 3, I get a GCF of 1. Whenever you get a GCF of 1, stop. This means you cannot divide anymore. So we'll go straight into our x method. 8 times negative 3 will give me negative 24. The bottom value is negative 2. So factor out 24, see what adds up to negative 2. 1 times 24. Sorry, I'll scoot down. 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. One of them will be negative. Since my answer when I added them is negative, it's going to be the bigger value. So change these all to negatives, and let's combine them. 1 and negative 24 is negative 23. This is negative 10, negative 5, negative 2. These are the factors I need. Positive 4 and negative 6. Put them both up our a value, which this time was 8. Now see if your fractions reduce. 4 over 8 does reduce. That reduces to 1 over 2, and it's still positive. 6 over 8 reduces. You can divide them both by 2. We get negative 3 over 4. So bottom value gets our letter, and then write your factors. Our first factor is 2b plus 1. Our next factor is 4b minus 3. All that's left is to get the solutions. set the first one equal to 0. Let's solve it. So minus 1. 2b equals negative 1 divided by 2. b equals negative 1/2. Now, 4b minus 3. Set it equal to 0. Let's solve it. Move your 3 first. 4b equals 3 divided by 4. And b is equal to 3 over 4. Those are our two solutions. That is it for the notes. Let me go over your assignment real quick, and then we'll stop the video. Okay, this is your assignment. It says solve the equations by factoring. I want you to do the first 8, and then you can try 9 and 10 for bonus. They kind of got cut off on the printing, but this one was 9, this one was 10. On the first few problems, it already has the factors solved out. All you have to do is solve what the solution is. So right here, y minus 5, set it equal to 0, figure out what y is. Y minus 7, set this one equal to 0, figure out what y is. That's what you do on the first 4. On 5, 6, 7, and 8, you will have to do like what we did in the notes. Use your x method or factor it, find some way to figure out what the factors are, and then solve it. When you solve it, write your solutions here. So for like number 5, you should get all the way to maybe like 2y plus 3 and 6y minus 8 or whatever it comes out to. And then if you get y equals 5 and y equals 6, you're going to write your answer right there. Okay. On 9 and 10, it is the same thing. I'll make these ones bonus. You do not have to do 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15. If you try them, I will give you bonus points if you get them right. Okay? Good luck on your assignment, guys.